Hey Not Car People, introduce you to this week's press car. It's a 2025 Hyundai Ioniq 6. I don't have the little spreadsheet that shows like everything this has. I'm 95% sure this is their top trim, which would be the limited, and starts around $50,000, but the base model starts around $37,000. All right, let's get into my favorite features. So also gonna cover least favorite, obviously. Overall styling feels very like futuristic, like it's kind of like a big cockpit. Unlike anything that I've personally been in before, except maybe the newest Dodge Charger that's electric, kind of felt like this cockpit type vibe. But I do like it. I like the styling. I like the super light gray interior, and it matches like that part of the door. You get a little like blue to yellow rainbow in here, and these are heated and ventilated. Each of these screens is 12.3 inches, so this one and this one, this is what the home screen looks like. It tells you how much battery life you've got left, what your range is. Overall, as you're driving, I do like this screen. It will show up as you like change music and stuff. It shows when you're regenerative braking and that sort of thing, so it looks kind of cool as you drive. Another favorite for me actually is I feel like a lot of cars have gone a little too far with the touchscreen being like in your climate area here. So I really like that it has this short menu where you just have to like click up to change the fan, but it has a larger menu if you really want to get into it, and that's what will appear on your big screen. I can select that I want my seat heaters on, or my seat coolers on, or my steering wheel heater. I think it makes it be like way less touches if you don't have to like open it up in this screen every single time. Other favorite is honestly the legroom, and I'm not even talking about like passenger side. I actually mean back here. I noticed it when my dog stepped in. I was like, holy, so much room. Golden Retriever, if you knew, and this is actually so wide that like he doesn't even have to get in the seats. He could if he wants to, but he could also just chill on this giant mat. I like when small cars still carve out storage, so this storage area is actually quite large. And up here, your storage looks like this. It's pretty small, but it is deep. 2 seatports in here, and personally I would prefer if they were up here versus the USB being there, just because I've finally transitioned to USB-C. Like, I was fighting it for a while, but now that I've got them all converted, I also want the car to have like that be the primary. So one thing I could do without is I'm not a huge fan of whatever this material is, this gray material. This is also where you're going to get your windows to go down and lock and unlock. It gets 342 miles of range. I haven't had to charge it yet. I think it came probably around 80-90% when they dropped it off here. I'm at 59 right now. So I haven't driven it super far, but like, yeah, we've been going strong all week. Also gets 320 horsepower, so a lot of horses pulling this thing. It definitely does not feel slow as you drive it. One personal note is, out of all the EVs I've driven, this definitely seems like the quietest sound. So maybe it only does the outside noise projection versus inside. Like, it's quite quiet as you drive, which I really like, because one that I really had an issue with was the Blazer EV. The electric sound on that one, it almost sounded like it was projecting inside the car instead of like outside to let other people know. It was so loud I could not hear my music. So this is my first Hyundai, guys. I haven't done a Hyundai yet, so new car brand unlocked. There's not a ton of drive modes in this, but I don't really mind it. I feel like you don't need that. It has eco, normal, and sport drive mode. This steering wheel does change colors. Like, it has these little lights, and I can't even remember what makes it change colors, which is what is a little confusing because I thought it was like trying to communicate with me. See if it changes when I put it into reverse. Okay, yeah, that might be it. So it turns like a reddish pink. These have good sensors. If you're near anything, they'll light up like green, yellow, probably red. I haven't gone close enough for it to be red yet. Here's your reverse cameras. I don't know why this angle has been feeling so wide for me when I'm trying to park, but it's fine. That's probably like very easy to get used to. A 360 view of what your car is near. There's been a adjustment to get used to this gear shifter being down here. The first couple times I go to reach for it up here, and that's your windshield wipers. So we've had some mayhem happening, but I mean, yeah, if it's your personal car, you obviously adapt. This gear shifter is called Select by Wire on their website. I don't really understand what that means. I'm not big on the steering wheel shape. I can't figure out exactly why. I think it's these little nooks. My first couple times in the vehicle, I fully thought the wheel was upside down. It looks to me like it's 180 right now. Obviously comes with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto if you're looking for that. The roof is small. I haven't seen one this small in like a while. Like they made them all huge. Because this one is like the limited like top trim, you get aluminum pedal shifters. So I guess those are not in all of the cars. Also gives you this Bose sound system. Also part of this trim is the door sills. It says Ioniq 6 here. One thing I've really not been a fan of in this car is the heads-up display. And yes, it looks totally fine right now. Just shows like your speed limit. It has a couple other features that it's hiding from you right now. So one of them is that it will read street signs. It just felt super unnecessary, particular because it doesn't really seem to always line up. Like, I wouldn't say it misses any signs as I drive by, which is good, right? Like, it wouldn't want to miss that. But it shows signs that aren't there. Like, I think if it detects red to some degree, it's like, it will put a stop sign up, then it will like relax and be like, okay, no. Or like I'm approaching a stop sign, it will show a yield for a second and then it will like flip to stop. It doesn't fully know what's going on. It's like if we don't fully know, maybe we just don't go there. It's distracting, and also the signs linger longer than makes sense. So like if I drive past a crosswalk, it will show a person crossing, and then it's like, okay, we're past that, you know, we're, I don't know, yards, well, let's say we're 100 yards past and it still says someone's crossing. It's like, give it up. Like, crosswalk should be like a quick, just letting you know. I don't even know. Honestly, I don't even know if we need to signal crosswalks. I go through like 50 in a drive to the grocery store. So it's like, it's just kind of not needed. It's like not something my eyes miss. It's just not helpful. The thing which I'm warming up to is it shows when someone is in your blind spot. It doesn't only show you on your side mirror. It shows you in your heads-up display. It lights up like a little red corner, like a piece of pie. The first couple times it did that, I thought I was gonna crash. Like I thought that meant someone was going to crash into that part of my car because I'm not used to the system. So I was like, oh my God. It's just telling me someone's in my blind spot, which is all the time if you're on a 2-lane road. So it's like, again, maybe not necessary. Whole week I have been wondering how much you can edit the heads-up display and just turn those off. So let's quickly go in the settings because I've been quite curious. I'm fine to leave a heads-up display if it just like chills a little bit. You can turn the blind spot thing off, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Driving convenience information. I suspect that's all of the street signs, so I'm gonna turn that off. Honestly, we're good then. That's fine, Hyundai. If you give me the option, that's fine. This car is definitely most interesting from the backside just because it has like 2 different wings here, which looks kind of cool. Reminds me low-key of that Porsche everyone likes with the huge wing on the backside. For you, I don't think it looks bad. I'm getting back to my California roots. I went to school in California. I wonder if this lights up for your brake light. Wheels are gonna be 20 inches, kind of like a crazy zigzag pattern. Not like the best looking car I've ever seen. It's not the worst. Like it's kind of just average. Unique shape though. I've never driven a Tesla before, so I kind of just imagine like this is what it feels like. These stick out as you approach the car, and if you want to lock it, you click that. Oh, it's not gonna let me do that because the car's on. Just kidding. But that's what you would do. Space is really small, so just be prepared for that. But your seats can go down with these little tabs to fit more stuff if you've got longer items. It's so weird it won't let me get in the back because the car's on. I'm hitting unlock. Alright, no backseat tour for you guys, so we gotta get in the front. Thanks so much for watching. If you want to see short form content, it's going to be on my TikTok and Instagram at Not a Car Girl Reviews. Follow me on everything to see what I'm driving this week. I also started Substack where I write about what I'm driving this week if you're more of a little reader. Love you guys!